I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time.
Happy New Year's! What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kia. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm sure y'all can tell from the title of this video what it's going to be about. So let's just hop right into it. I want this video to be short, simple, and sweet. So first, I'm going to go ahead and start off with what I think you should focus on to elevate your 2024. The thing I wanted to say before I started this video was, I've been seeing all the posts where everybody been downplaying or making jokes about the new year, new me. And whatever. I'm a firm believer of new year, new me. I'm a firm believer of a reset, a fresh start, all of that. So that right there, that don't move me, baby, because like I said, new year, new me. So I feel like it's the first of the new year. It's the first day of the new year, the first week of the new year, the first month of the new year. You can go into it however you want to go into it. If you know for a fact 2024 you want to reach this goal, or you want to reach that day one, week one, month one, you start doing things different. You start working towards that. You start making tiny steps that's going to, you know, get you to that big step. Because one thing about it, a little progress is still progress. That's what people fail to realize. A little progress or just a tiny step towards your goal is improvement. So you can't go wrong. So my thing for 2024 is I want to be organized. I want to be mentally and emotionally elevated. And I just want to move gracefully. Like, I just want to be the best version of myself in 2024. So let's just hop right in. When I say organized, I feel like this. When I'm unorganized, I feel like my life is just out of control. I feel like my life is like just so chaotic, and that causes depression. Being unorganized really makes working harder, if you ask me. I cannot work in a messy space. I cannot focus in a messy space. I cannot focus when things are all over the place. I just feel like my life is just spiraling out of control when I'm not organized. So 2024, I know for a fact I want to be more organized. I also know when I wake up, I want to wake up with a plan. And when I say that, I literally want to write down what I want done for the day, or write down how I want my day to go every single day. Every single day I wake up. Even if I want to wake up and I say, oh, this is going to be a chill day. This is going to be a relaxing day. When I wake up, girl, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to eat me some breakfast. I'm going to watch TV for this amount of time. I'm going to do this for this amount of time. I feel like towards the end of the year, I started planning my days. And when I started planning my days, when I tell you my day was so productive, when I tell you I got so much done just because I'm like, okay, I just want to at least check off these things off the list. When I checked off, and once you look back at it, you like, dang, I really did all of this today. Yes, because you had a plan. You didn't wake up and was just like, okay, what should I do now? What should I do now? No, you planned your day. You planned how you wanted your day to go. You planned a productive day, so that's what you're going to have. So 2024, we stand organized. We plan in our days. When I say I want to elevate my mind, my body, my soul, mentally and emotionally, that's something that I'm big on. That's something that I'm most focused on for 2024. I feel like 2023 was crazy. 2023 was crazy for pretty much everybody. I've been seeing everybody post, everybody tweet saying 2023 I almost broke them. And over here, baby, well, if you've been watching my channel, you've seen, baby, I've been on the emotional roller coaster. I feel like I feel like now it's starting to really be talked about, you know, women and their mental. Because, you know, back then it was just laughed upon, or we wasn't taken serious. But I see my girls going to therapy, counseling. I see, you know, people meditating. I see you praying more, getting closer to God, getting closer with yourself, you know. And that's a really big thing. And that's one thing that I've been working on this last month of 2023. And when I tell you I've literally been improving my mental, I've been reading books to help improve my mental. I've been doing all type of stuff to improve my mental, because I feel like if your mental gone, it's no amount of money, no amount of people, no amount of followers. If your mental is not there, your life is just not where it needs to be. Not having a stable mental is the worst place you can be in life. And I feel like it's so easy to knock us off our train right now because our mental is not where it needs to be. I'm working on my mental, period. I'm working on making sure I'm right within. And that can go so many different ways. You personally have to figure out what works best for you with your mental. You have to figure out what do you mentally need to improve on, like what are your triggers, what, you know, all of that. So that's one thing that I'm really working on. I'm into, and as y'all can tell, we getting there, baby. We're getting there. The last time I was sitting right here, I was literally broken. I was crying on camera, all the way gone. Like, and it was like I lost one of the most important people in my life. I lost my grandma. And if you've been following me for a long time, whether it's been on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, you know my grandma played a huge role in my life. You know how I felt about my girl. So you know that right there really like shook my world. And but even before that, I was already saying, like, you know, I just mentally wasn't myself. I just was like, 2023 was like a crazy year for me. But I will not dare get on here and say it was the worst year of my life. I hated it, and every day I whip my ass. Every day, you know, and I feel like a lesson is a blessing, and you know, I learned from it. And I know 2024 how I don't want my year. I know how I don't want to spend my days. So, you know, you live and you learn. So, you know, I've learned so much in 2023 about myself personally, about how I want to live my life, about what I don't want, about what I don't want to deal with, about what type of situations I don't want to end up in. Like, 2023 was crazy, but it was much needed. I'll say that. Mentally, I know one thing that I really need to work on is training my mind. I read this book, and the book was basically a therapist just basically saying this is what people need through their everyday life. She was like, she feel like people shouldn't have to pay for these basic needs. Like if you have deeper trauma, then yeah, you need therapy. But she was like, these certain, you know, skills and exercises, everybody should, you know, learn. And what I learned was growing up, you're taught to live a certain way. Your parents and whoever raised you wire your mind a certain way. So you're trained to think this type of way. And I feel like growing up, we was trained, like, no offense to our parents and no offense to our ancestors, but we was wired in fucked up ways. Like, we was wired in so many toxic, unhealthy ways, and it's because they was wired that way. That's all they knew. So it's like, now, you know, that we growing up and we trying to get our lives together, we have to rewire our whole brain. And it's not going to happen overnight. So I feel like these certain skills and these certain techniques, you need to learn to, you know, wire yourself better so you can wire your children better. So you can, you know, raise them with love and not struggle, not survival. Like, I feel like, you know, us black people, we've been through a lot. And not just black people. I won't even say that, because I know, you know, different races, they got their own trauma. They got their own troubles or whatever. So, you know, us as women, we have to learn what to do to rewire our brains, how to deal with certain traumas and triggers. And I feel like one thing that I have to rewire is my thinking. I always think the worst. I'm always ready for the worst, because I was raised on, you know, expect the worst. I mean, you know, hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst, you know, just in case or whatever. Which, you know, I agree with it, but to some extent. I can never live a peaceful life, and I can never just, you know, be at peace or at ease, because I'm always thinking the worst. I'm always thinking, damn, what if this, what if, like, I'm always, and that's with anybody, anything, any situation, and I hate that about myself. So it's like, I'm trying to, you know, wire my brain to, okay, maybe my boyfriend's not answering the phone because he's out picking me flowers. No, I don't want to be delusional, but I do want to be more at ease, because I'll be like, oh, he ain't answered the phone once, oh, he doing this, he doing that. And it's not just relationship, that's just, you know, that's just, a little funny example. But this just like, this is how I move throughout life. I am never at ease because I'm always thinking the worst. I'm always thinking somebody is out to get me. I'm always thinking people have ill intentions towards me. And I want to rewire my brain. I do not want to wake up every day wondering if this person mean me well. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to side eye everybody. Like, of course I want to have my instincts where I just know this not right, but I don't want to live my life where every single thing is like a debate in my head. Every single thing is triggering me. Every single thing has me, has my anxiety through the roof, or I'm always anxious. Like, I don't want to live like that, and I don't want to take ashwagandha to calm me down. I want to be so mentally stable that I could wake up at peace and be like, okay, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. It is what it is. I don't want to wreck my brain trying to figure something out. And most of the time, I'll be wrong. Another thing I want to work on is when I'm mad, I'm real mad. I put on Facebook the other day, like, when I'm mad, like, I put on Facebook, I almost moved to China so many times in 2023 because I was mad and I just didn't want to be around nobody. I ain't want nobody to have access to me. Like, when I be mad, I be mad. So I want to work on being able to calm myself down quickly, not take a few days, few hours to calm myself down. I want to, like, the funny post on Facebook be like, it take me 7 business days to calm down. I'm mad. Yeah, it be funny, he and ha, but once you mad and you going through it, it's not funny. It's not all fun and games. It's not laughs. Like, I really want to be able to, be able to meditate and calm myself down within 20 minutes. Okay, I dwelled on that for a few minutes. Now, I'm back and I'm better. I'm in a good mind state. I'm not letting this ruin my whole day. I'm not letting it ruin my day. So now I'm irritated. Now I'm, because my house matches my energy. I have a daughter, if you don't know. I have a daughter, and I don't have time to have this weird, mean, mad energy. And she like, so now she mad. Now Charlie mad. Y'all know Charlie the happiest dog ever. So, like, I want to focus on, calming myself down. And then another thing, so I think that's like 3 things. And then the 4th thing, well, I really wasn't keeping count, but we're going to go with 4. The 4th thing that I would say is, I always felt like my mind, I thought that I was unapologetically myself, but I'm not. I feel like I do stuff because of social media, and I feel like, we all then got wrapped up into that. Well, majority of us, because I won't speak for everybody, but I feel like majority of us have gotten to where we do certain stuff to please social media. We don't post or we don't do certain things because we don't want to show up as cringy on social media or to everybody else, or we don't want to, like, we so focused on what everybody think. No, baby. Do whatever you want to do. Do that crazy, wild idea in your head, baby. You only live once. And I take pride in being able to say I done did a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do and not caring what nobody else thought about it. I do feel like, I had started getting wrapped up and I want to, keep this image, or I don't want nobody to look at me this way, or I don't want to, like, granted, I do want to, I do want people to view me as the best version of myself, but I also want them to view me as me. Now, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm okay with that. So I want to be able to do what I want to do, but still move gracefully, still move as a woman, but this is what I want. I'm doing what I want to do. So, be unapologetically yourself in 2024. Don't worry about who's watching. Worry about who gonna judge you, because, baby, they gonna talk anyway. I remember I was at the peak of my life so far, because I know it's another peak. And, like, I just felt like I just had everything going on. I just felt like I was mentally at my best, physically, financially. Like, I just felt like I was that girl. And them motherfuckers were still talking. Like, baby, what is there to talk about? It's nothing. It's literally nothing you can say. In my mind, there was nothing you can say, but they were still talking. So that right there, that proves to me, I know they say, like, they talked about Jesus, but that right there, like, girl, you still talking. Boy, you still got something to say, and not, like, so that right there, it's just like, you can't win. And I'm not even trying to win with them anymore, so it is what it is. And then lastly, y'all, I want to learn to move so gracefully. Like, I love the women that I see that are just so soft and graceful and calm in every situation. I aspire to be that woman. Like, I feel like I don't want nobody to get me to the character where I be like going, I don't even want you to have that much control over me. I don't even want to have to prove to you like it can get like that. Because that always be my thing. Like, you know, I'm nice, but baby, it can get like that. No, I want to be like, baby, who? Baby, I'm Beyonce. Baby, I ain't clearing up no rumors. I'm not letting nobody get me worked up. Like, I want to be so soft and calm and, you know, just like so unproblematic, unbothered. Like, I just want to gracefully move through life. I just want to be like, dang. Like, have y'all ever saw a woman that was just so sweet and calm and like, I don't know, like, I love that. Like, I can't even really explain it, but like just so like, and it just come naturally. Like, she's just so calm and so just like just a woman, like a full-blown feminine woman. Like, I don't want to be rowdy and turned up and like, you know, like, I just want to like, and everybody don't have like, because I know people like that, you know, that edgy, like, and you know, but this is just what I want. I want to gracefully move through life. I want to be this soft, chill woman, and you know, I don't want to bring nobody around me that makes me not be able to be her. I don't want to be a man around. I don't want to bring a man or friends around me that I gotta turn up because they keep playing me. You know, I want you to respect me and love me and, you know, treat me as the queen that I am. I never have to raise my voice or never have to, you know, get out of character. So if you try to get me out of character, you need to just move away from me. I want you to think about the woman you aspire to be. I want you to think about the woman that you look up to. And for 2024, work on being her. Work on being that girl. You know, like, just, you know, and write it down. Get it together. Like, when you write it down, it's more than likely to come true than just keeping it in your head. Write it down. Write it out. Organize it. Plan it. Work on ways to get you to it. Speak life into myself. I'm going to make sure that I, you know, and when I say speak life into yourself, before I'm working on that, I'm loving the skin that I'm in. I'm loving every single thing about myself. And I love you women that just know you're that girl. I love the women that just be like, and it's so crazy because I put on Twitter the other day, like, is it a bad thing to be conceited? And you know, my replies was like, no, no, no. No, growing up, I always thought conceited was a bad trait. It was an ugly trait. It was a frowned upon trait. But what made me ask is I grew up thinking that. But when it comes to my daughter, I make sure, baby, you're that girl, baby. You everything. You're so beautiful. Your skin, your hair. Like, I instill it in her. Like, I'm putting conceited on her, base. I'm letting her know. Pour into yourself. Pour into your kids. 2024, we pouring into it. If conceited is the way to go. And what made me ask that is because I have so many insecurities, so many flaws, and so much that I wish I could change about myself. And it's like, dang, like, maybe if I would have thought I was that girl back then, when I grew up, I would still be like, okay, I'm that girl. Like, you know. So, you know, you just live and you learn. So, but my girl... And I seen this girl on TikTok. I know y'all, I be having so many different stories. But I seen this girl on TikTok and she was like, I thank God for my mother. She was like, because I truly don't think I have an ugly bone in my body. She like, and that come from my mama. She like, my mama always tell me I look like her and we the best. And she, you know, her and her mother was beautiful. But she was like, it's absolutely nobody or nothing in this world that can tear down my confidence. She like, and that's because my mama. She like, my mama, she like, I used to get so tired of hearing her say, dang, you so pretty. She was like, but you know, she instilled that in my head and I'm grateful for that. So I will most definitely make sure my daughter knows she's that girl. And Kaylee really is that girl. Like, if y'all know Kaylee, she's that girl. She, baby, Kaylee is that girl, okay? But anyway, that is my version of making sure you have the best 2024. Go after everything you want. Nothing is off limits. And when I tell y'all nothing is off limits, I really mean it. Like, nothing is off limits. Sky is the limit. Past the sky is the limit. And it took me a while to realize, like, nothing is off limit for me. Like, I used to think, like, you know, I was in this box. Like, I was, like, the ceiling was, baby, nothing is off limit. Whatever you say you want, go for it, work for it. Consistency is key. And I know it sounds cliche, but consistency is literally key. Like consistency is the way. You have to keep pushing forward. No matter if you take it going 100 this day, then 20, just keep going this way. Keep going, keep pushing, keep pushing. Get out that bed, baby. Plan your day and you're gonna be okay. Now, for the last few minutes of this video, if you don't know, I made a digital planner that I worked so hard on, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so grateful for everybody that purchased my digital planner. It's only $16. The link is down in my description. It's basically a planner that's getting your mental together, getting your finances together, and keeping you organized. Let me show y'all really quick. Y'all, before I show y'all the digital planner, y'all look at my digital vision board that I made. It is so cute. So cute. So this is the planner. Let's talk about it. This is talking about our mental, where we at. This is the vision board. I wrote down my goals already. And then this is January. Let's go to the calendar. This is my weekly plan. We're going to write down our days. At the end of every month, we're going to do a reflection, challenges, achievements, like what could we have done better, mentally, physically. This is the monthly planner with the finances. And then this is the journal, thoughts, diary. This is a safe space. Let's talk about it. This is the self-care challenge, and I put a few self-care things that I like, which is plan a solo date, set aside time for favorite hobby, take a nature walk, buy yourself something nice, do some skincare, and then I got something at the bottom where you can fill in, you know, what's considered self-care for you. And then in February, it got the exact same thing. For those of you who don't know how to work the digital planner, first of all, I will have the link tag below. You go and you purchase the planner, and then you go to your app store and you download GoodNotes. So once you purchase the digital planner, it'll go to your email. There'll be 2 downloads, one with the actual digital planner and then one that shows you how to work it. And then you'll go to the app store. You'll type in GoodNotes. The app is actually GoodNotes 6. This is how the app looks. It has a white piece of paper with some squiggly lines. Of course, it's already downloaded on my iPad. And then you'll go to GoodNotes. You'll click on the plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, you'll go to imports and you'll download the planner that you saved. Of course, the planner will pop right up. This is how the planner looks. So when you're using your Apple Pencil, you'll click on the pencil icon at the top, and you're able to write. You're able to change the thickness of it, the color, and everything. Just play around with it. Right next to it is the eraser. Then you have a highlighter and etc. You'll swipe with your finger, of course. And these are just a few of the pages that's in the planner. All of the months and stuff on the side and the stuff in the middle, like the calendar, weekly reflection, those are all hyperlinks, so you can just click on it instead of scrolling through all the pages. Once you click on either one, it'll take you directly to that page. And yeah, that's so much the basics. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and ask. Of course, I'll be glad to help. And I hope y'all enjoy it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And again, Happy New Year.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play.